So Jim Harbaugh was named AP Coach of the Year. Whoever gives out the Coach of the Year, I don't know. I mean, they have other Coach of the Year awards, like they have Conference Coach of the Year awards, but like Coach of the Year for across all of football, I guess, was awarded to Jim Harbaugh the other day. And I'm going to be honest with you, it would be great to come on here and kind of trash talk that, especially with the Georgia-Michigan game coming up here in whatever it is, 2.5 weeks or something. I don't really understand why people are so upset about Jim Harbaugh getting Coach of the Year. I've been pretty hard on Jim Harbaugh over the years here on YouTube, but honestly, the times I've been hard on him, he deserved it. I don't understand why this is bothering people. I guess if you're an Ohio State fan, I understand. You don't want Michigan to get anything. You don't want them to win a game. You don't want any player on their team to receive any type of award. You don't want their coach to receive any type of award. You don't want them in the playoffs, but they are, and you ain't. So I understand Ohio State fans being mad. And I even understand to a certain degree maybe Georgia fans that want to talk a little trash about it just because the game is coming up. Who else would get it? Would be the question I would ask. I mean, I've heard a lot of, I guess, Georgia, and look, I'm a Georgia fan. I'll try to hide that. I've heard a lot of Georgia fans that it should have been Kirby Smart. They have the same record. Okay, yeah, they have the same record, but let's look at it here. Let's look at it. They're both in the playoffs, right? Michigan won their conference. Harbaugh won the Big Ten. Kirby did not. Harbaugh finally got over the hump that has been in his way for years, right? Michigan and Jim Harbaugh beat Ohio State. Kirby and the Georgia Bulldogs, as much as it pains me to say it, tripped and fell on their faces again against their proverbial bump in the road, Nick Saban in Alabama. I love Kirby Smart. I mean, is he perfect? No. And Lord knows I've given more than my fair share of criticism. And again, unless you're new around here, you already know Georgia's my favorite team, but I ain't no blind homer. I don't think there ain't nobody harder on Georgia than I am. So is Kirby perfect? No, but he's a good coach. But really, give it to Kirby instead of Harbaugh? I don't know. Like I said, Harbaugh's got two big things he accomplished this year that Kirby not only didn't accomplish this year, in the case of the SEC winning the conference, the SEC, but in the case of beating your sort of nemesis, that one team that's been in your way, Kirby slipped on the banana peel again and lost to Saban in Alabama again. Harbaugh got over the hump and beat the sucknuts. So I don't really understand wanting to give it to Kirby instead of Harbaugh. So who else would you give it to? Nick Saban? Well, you could give it to Nick Saban every year, honestly. Nick Saban is not only the best coach in college football today, he's the best coach in college football of all time. So you might as well just rename this thing the Nick Saban Award from here forward. And okay, well, this year, the winner of the Nick Saban Coach of the Year Award is Jim Harbaugh, and give it to him. So, okay, yeah, you can make arguments for that it should have been Nick Saban. But what are some of the dumbest, most ridiculous names I've heard that should have won this thing instead of Harbaugh? Josh Heupel from Tennessee? Stop it. You went 7-5. You got blown out again by all three of your rivals, Georgia, Florida, and Bama. I mean, come on. Most people had Tennessee winning 5 or 6 games. They won 7 games. I had Tennessee winning 7 games. So, no. Coach of the Year, Josh Heupel. No. You beat Vandy? Come on. Oh, but we almost beat Ole Miss. Stop. Josh Heupel. I understand why Tennessee fans are excited. I understand why Tennessee fans are maybe optimistic going forward about Josh Heupel. But the idea that Josh Heupel's be Coach of the Year? That's ridiculous. Who else? Lane Kiffin? Okay, top 10 finish. That's great. But again, biggest game of the year, you got blown out by Alabama. You didn't even score in the first half, and then losing by 3 touchdowns. Who else? Jimbo Fisher beat Nick Saban. Yeah, and then he lost 4 games. A guy went 8-4. So you're not going to give Jimbo Fisher Coach of the Year instead of Jim Harbaugh? I don't think so. Who else? The way you look around the ACC, what? Nobody. No, nobody. Nobody. Big 12, Baylor. Gundy from Oklahoma State. I mean, they had good years. You can only give out one award for Coach of the Year. I don't see how you can. I don't see why everybody's all been out of shape about Jim Harbaugh. What is his name? Harbaugh. I don't understand why everybody's so upset about Jim Harbaugh winning Coach of the Year. What did he do? I mean, good for him. Good for him. He got a raise and an extension or whatever he got last year for no reason. He goes out and beats Ohio State this year. Michigan, first time making the playoffs. They won the Big Ten. They beat the suck nut for the first time since the iPhone was invented. I mean, it was a good year. It was a good year. Let Harbaugh have his Coach of the Year award. I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what it is? It's certainly just like to complain about everything. Look, there are certain people out there, no matter who you give any award to, they're going to complain. They're just complaining type people. They're internet Karens. You all know who these people are. They complain nonstop about everything. The NFL is rigged. I don't watch it. College football is rigged. The referees and everything is rigged. These type of people, they're never happy. They're never happy. So, look, I don't even know who are these people running around. These people, these constant complainers, these internet Karen complainers running around are never happy about anything. Whoever it is they're saying they think should have won the Coach of the Year, if that person would have won it, they'd be on here saying, Jim Harbaugh should have won the Coach of the Year. This is rigged.